Have you ever seen photos of a famous person that made you feel a bit uncomfortable? Today, we're going to talk about Samantha Fox, a singer and model who was really popular in the 1980s, and some of her bikini photos that many people think are inappropriate, even for adults. You might know Samantha Fox from her hit songs or magazines, but her photos have caused quite a bit of talk. Why? Because some of these pictures show her in ways that some people think should not be shared or looked at, especially now. If you want to understand why these photos are considered so controversial and why they still make people uncomfortable, keep watching. We will explore the story behind the pictures, why people feel this way, and what lessons we can learn. Samantha Fox started her career when she was very young. She was only 16 years old when she first became famous as a model. Imagine being a teenager and suddenly becoming a big star. At that time, she appeared in magazines wearing bikinis and other outfits that many adults would find too revealing for someone her age. Back in the 1980s, things were different. People did not always think about how these pictures might affect young stars or the people who look at them. But now, with more awareness about how important it is to protect kids and teens, many say these photos cross the line. Why do people find these photos inappropriate? Well, when someone is very young, like a teenager, it is not right to show them in ways that make them look much older or in a sexual way. Even if the person agrees to it, adults and society have a responsibility to keep young people safe. Some of Samantha Fox's bikini photos look too mature for her age, and that is why many people feel uncomfortable looking at them today. It is not just about the pictures themselves, but about respect and care for young people's privacy and dignity. As Samantha Fox grew up, she became more focused on her music career. She sang songs that were very popular and showed the world her talent in a different way. But those old photos stayed with her reputation, and people still talk about them. This shows how important it is to think carefully before sharing pictures or information, especially when someone is young. It is easy for photos to stay online forever, and they can affect a person's life in many ways. So, why does it matter if some bikini photos are inappropriate? Well, here are a few important reasons. First, protecting young people. Kids and teens deserve to grow up without being shown in ways that make them seem older than they are. It helps them feel safe and respected. Second, setting good examples. When famous people are careful about what photos they share, it teaches others to do the same. Third, understanding consent. Even if someone agrees to a photo, adults should think about whether it is the right choice and if it could cause harm later. Fourth, respecting privacy. Everyone has a right to privacy, especially when they are young and still learning about themselves. You might wonder if it is okay to look at these photos or talk about them. It is important to remember that some things are better to learn about without searching for images that might not be good to see. Instead, we can use these stories to understand how to treat people with kindness and respect. What happened with Samantha Fox's photos teaches us to be careful with pictures and to protect the people we care about, especially young people. Samantha Fox is not the only young star who faced this problem. Many young models and singers from the past were shown in ways that made people uncomfortable later. Over time, laws and rules have changed to better protect young people from being shown in inappropriate ways. It is good to see that the world is learning to be more careful. Celebrities and ordinary people alike now have more rules to keep kids safe. To sum it up, Samantha Fox's bikini photos are a reminder of how important it is to think about age, respect, and privacy. Even if someone is famous, they deserve to be treated kindly and safely, especially when they are still young. Thank you for watching and taking the time to understand this important topic. Remember, protecting young people is everyone's job. If you found this video interesting, share your thoughts in the comments. Have you heard about other stories like this? What do you think about how young stars are treated in the media? I would love to hear from you. Do not forget to subscribe if you want to learn more about stories like this.